So I speak to many investors, and one of the key questions that I do get asked is, I've got some investment capital, Anthony, but how much investment capital am I going to need to buy a good HMO property in Coventry? If you haven't already, do please click on the subscribe button, and in addition to that, do please click on the bell to ensure that you're notified of any new content that we release. So it's a very good question to ask. People don't consider all of the different things that you're realistically going to need to worry about when you're purchasing a property. So typically you're going to need to worry about the deposit. As many people are using a mortgage. If I'm honest with you, cash flow wise, it's the best way to make the most out of your investment capital is to use someone else's money, which is the mortgage, for example, and use your own money as far as the deposit is concerned. So you can have the deposit. Let's say, for example, you're buying a £250,000 property. You're going to need 25% of that £250,000. In addition to that, when you're buying a property, you have the stamp duty. And when you're buying a second home or a buy-to-let home, you're going to need to be paying, for a £250,000 property, for example, a £10,000 stamp duty. Now, there is stamp duty calculator links. If you do a Google search, there is a stamp duty calculator which you can look at online. In addition to that, you're going to need to pay for your solicitors. Now, your solicitors could be £1,000, £2,000. If they get the job done quickly, they're going to be very well worth their money in doing what they do and what they're experts in. I would always recommend that you have a home buyers survey carried out on the property itself as well, for your peace of mind, making sure for a lot of people, you may look at a property and you may be, a very experienced property investor, but you're not a surveyor, for example. A surveyor is experts in what they do. They may find rising damp, for example, a number of different things. And then if they find that could be your negotiation tool with the vendor to get a better price, to get them contributing towards the deficiency that you're going to have to resolve when you buy the property, or even to pay for it and take it off the asking price. Very much in your negotiation tools. So you've got the property at this point. What I'll then say to you is, you're going to need to think of any work you're going to need to do on the property. When the property is vacant, you're going to have council tax costs. You're going to have insurance costs. Make sure you get the right insurance, which is vacant property insurance, until the property is then tenanted. You may well need to put furniture in there, redecorate the place, all these different things that you need to consider. Then once the property is obviously tenanted, the great thing is you'll be getting money coming in, which is fantastic. And in addition to that, make sure you change your insurance. Now, when I do say about the insurance, make sure you tell the actual insurance company the type of tenant you're putting into the property as well. So I do hope this is of some help for you. Now, if you're looking for investing in the properties at the moment, a lot of people are looking for off-market properties, and it's a new strategy that Homemaker Properties are looking to release in the coming period of time, is offering off-market properties. So if this is something you're interested in, you've got a link below in the comments where you can register your interest in becoming onto this list of people who are going to be notified of off-market properties becoming available. If we can be of any help at all, do please get in contact with us at Homemaker Properties.